Of all the three formats we play international cricket in, none produced more staggering performances than the one-day international game. There's so much debate about where it's headed, but look at the batting averages, look at the bowling strike rates and economy rates. The best players in the world had absolutely stellar years. And you pick a one-day international team of the year, remember the team of the year, not the best team going around, and I was just struck and amazed by the quality of performances. It was, of course, a World Cup year, so far greater attention given towards one-day cricket. And then, of course, we had the dramatic final. We in India got very angry. New Zealand accepted it. But we had an absolutely dramatic final. You could not ask for more for a format of the game that so many people are worried about. So let's look at the key players then. Let's look at the openers. One picks himself straight away. 700s at the time of recording this team, and Rohit Sharma was just head and shoulders above everybody else as a one-day opening batsman. And so many others in contention. But somebody with a strike rate greater than 100 was going in and demolishing attacks. If you're playing in an ODI team of the year, it doesn't matter if you take the odd chance, but he was a very, very adventurous, aggressive person at the top of the order. I'm going Jason Roy with Rohit Sharma. Now number 3. Now, no need. Let's go number 4 straight away. The finest number 3 the game has seen in white ball cricket, I'm willing to say that. And Virat Kohli just kept amazing everybody. So Virat Kohli is my number 3. Now at number 4, I've got someone for whom it was a breakout year. We always knew he was a good player. We thought he was an okayish test player. He broke out in test match cricket as well, went to the top of the order in T20 cricket. But suddenly everybody was looking at a Pakistan batsman again. Not just at their bowlers, not just worrying about the fragility of the batting, but saying, right, Misbah gone, Yunus gone. Now we're looking at Babar Azam, and Babar Azam lit up 2019 with his batsmanship. So Babar Azam is my number 4. At number 5 and 6, I think we were very lucky to get 2 quality all-rounders. It doesn't matter to me that my number 5 is not eligible to play cricket for a while because of certain other misdemeanors. But he went to the World Cup, he scored a lot of runs, he averaged 93, he's got a strike rate in the 90s as well. It was an unbelievable year for Shakib Al Hasan. He can bat at number 5. Most days gives you 10 overs, provides fantastic balance to whichever team he plays. So Shakib Al Hasan is number 5 and Ben Stokes is number 6. I don't think there's any debate about those as well. Now, what are you looking for in a keeper? Do you want a Bairstow kind of keeper at 7? Do you want a Mushfiqur Rahim kind of keeper at 7? I'm not sure. With that kind of batting order, you want a very destructive wicket keeper. I thought Alex Carey and I thought Jos Buttler, but Jos Butler's strike rate well over 100. It just, even though the average was a little lower than a couple of others, I thought it was a no contest there. So Jos Buttler is my number 7. 5, 6, 7 is the strong part of this one-day side. Now, I've always believed that you must go into a one-day game. Just like you go into a T20 game with 22, 23 overs available to you, you must go into a one-day international, ideally with about 54, 55 overs available to you. It was a fantastic year for fast bowlers. There were so many of them, and the numbers were so clustered together that in the end you couldn't go by numbers and you had to make qualitative judgment, because it didn't matter which of the fast bowlers you picked, their numbers were so close to each other. And so I've gone with people who are very good at the death, who had very good economy rates, decent strike rates, and there was a left-hander in there as well. So I'm going with Stark, Archer and Bumrah as my 3 bowlers. All 3 can bowl at the dead. They can bowl anytime. They'll come in the middle. They'll give you wickets, which leaves me with the spinners. Wasn't a great year for spin as it was in test match cricket. Wasn't a great year for spin. I wanted to look at a wicket-taking spinner, and only 2 names really stood out there. One was Chahal, one was Kuldeep, and what a pity we don't play both of them regularly in India. But eventually I just thought the left armour, little more variety, little more mystery as well. So Kuldeep Yadav finishes my ODI team of 2019. So given that I've picked the ODI team, I also looked at the numbers and I said, this is the one format where an alternate ODI team can produce a really strong, stirring performance against the best team. So I've actually, just to show you how good the performances were, I've picked an alternate ODI team, and I'd love to see a match between these 2 teams. So here is my alternate ODI team of the year. I'm going with Finch and Hope at the top of the order. Shea Hope, what a year it was for him. I've got Finch, Williamson, Du Plessis on either side of him, so he can continue building his innings. So Williamson 3, Du Plessis 4, he averaged in the 60s, did Du Plessis. Owen Morgan at number 5. I can either have Williamson as captain or Morgan as captain, but any of those will do a fantastic job. Morgan's explosiveness at number 5 makes him very handy. It's just the all-rounders you struggle with now. Given there's no Shakib, there's no Stokes, I've gone with Nisham and Peklukhwayo of South Africa at 6 and 7. Then Cummins, Boult, Shaheen Afridi and Yuzvendra Chahal. So there you are, the team of the year versus the alternate team. It will be quite a match.